Hey girlies, welcome back to No Pick Me She's Allowed. Today we're going to watch this Ashley interview. This girl is asking Ashley how can she pursue a guy that's in a relationship. Sounds crazy, but let's keep watching. I'm fine.
So what's going on?
Nothing much. It's just that I've been single for a while and I have someone I like.
Wait, where did the
So
light go, my love? What's happening? We need you to put the
so
camera somewhere so we can speak. Yeah, because set up your camera. Okay, perfect.
So I have someone I like, and I think he likes me as well.
Mhm.
I think he doesn't know how to approach me or to tell me about that. So I don't know how to do that.
Okay, so you have someone that you like. You guys both like each other, but he hasn't approached you, but you want to approach him.
Kind of, yes.
No.
Yeah.
I don't suggest that you approach him to say, I like you and I want to date you. I wouldn't suggest that, Divine.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what do you think I should do?
Well, do you guys, when you talk, does he flirt? Does he look you in the eyes? Does he call you beautiful? Has he hinted at showing interest in you, Divine?
Like a man should always make the first move. I don't feel like a woman should be putting herself in a masculine position to ask a guy out to make the first shot, because you're not going to know if that guy is really interested in you if you don't allow him to be a man, if you don't allow him to be masculine. You're going to always be chasing him in the relationship because that's how it started, girl. You cannot do that. You can't. Now you're going to be asking him, when are we going to our next date? When are you going to call me? When are you going to text me? When are you going to give me your time, attention? And you're never going to really know how he feels about you because you are the one that pursued him. He's probably just dealing with you just for the attention. Like you were the first girl that shoot their shot and he feels special, right? So don't do that, girls. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. All around. It's a terrible idea. Anyways, let's keep watching. Yes, he
Okay.
has, but the problem is that I think he has a girlfriend, but he always tell me that he likes me.
Wait, Divine. You just said the problem is you think he has a girlfriend?
Yeah, he has a girlfriend, but he told me he has a girlfriend.
Yeah, but how is
So
that a problem? He's in a relationship, Divine.
yeah, he's in a relationship and he likes me, and I think I like him as well.
Oh, so here we go. We get into the bottom of it. He's in a relationship. He does like you, but you want to make the first move because he doesn't want to cheat on his girlfriend. And now you're coming up here to ask me, should you go after a man who's in a relationship?
Yes, kind of.
No. How things start is how things end. You're a grown woman, Divine. You can make your own decision. You can choose to, go after him and get what you want. But I'm going to say this to you, woman to woman, how it starts and how it ends. And one thing I heard about Karma, honey, is it don't miss. She always spins that block. She always does. It may not be this year, it may not be 5 years from now, but don't let temporary lust and infatuation have you jump into a relationship or situation with someone that you don't really know. Because it may be all good now. It may feel good to go after it and be like, ooh, it's so spicy. We being sneaky. But once you really got him, like she has him, you're probably not going to want him anymore.
That's exactly what it is, right? He probably doesn't have the guts to make the first move, right? So he's probably hoping that she makes the first move so he doesn't feel bad. Or he probably just doesn't have it in his gut to make the first move. But what's scary about this is that she doesn't see anything wrong talking to a guy that has a whole partner. She has no problem trying to pursue a situation like that. She's on the internet asking Ashley how she can get this guy to make a move on her, knowing that he has a girl already. She's not doing it for a bag. She's just doing it to do it. These are the most scariest girls I've ever met, because they're just hurting girls for free. Not because they're struggling in life and they need a man as a come up. They're doing it just cause they want to. Anyways, let's keep watching.
But again, that's for you to decide. What are you thinking?
I'm a little bit confused because I think if I should make a move, it's probably is not going to favor me. So I just kept mute for some times now.
Well, again, you're a grown woman. You can do as you please. That's up to you. Let's ask the chat. Should Divine go after this guy who's in a relationship that she likes? He also likes her. We're going to ask the chat. There's 900 people here. We'll see what they say.
Said no.
Right, Divine. Right.
All right.
Ms. Divine, thank you for coming up and asking your question. Let me say this. When you get into a relationship with a married man, when you get into a relationship with a man who's already in a relationship, what you like most, I think people just like having something that they can't have, right? You're going after the thrill. You like the thrill of sneaking. You like the thrill of she's calling him and you doing sneaky stuff with him upstairs in a boudoir. You like the sneak. You like more of the thrill than you do like him. Not saying he's not a great guy. Not saying he won't be amazing in relationship. But when you really have him up close, just to yourself, 9 times out of 10, you may not want him anymore. The fantasy will go away, honey. Once you see his dirty drawers on the floor, he don't want to wash the dishes, and he's not that thing in your head. He's not that. It's like, oh, hold up. I thought it was going to be, and it's not. Mm-hmm. And let's not, ladies, let's do this too. Because I see y'all judging like some of y'all haven't been with married men or been with men who were in relationships. Can we keep it 100, as the kids say? Can we keep it 100, baby? Okay? Because some of the girls in here, some of the girls have laid down with married men. Some of the girls have been in a relationship with a man who is in a relationship. So remember this conversation. Before you go judging, remember this conversation, okay? And I hope you have the courage to come up and ask someone, what should I do?
I'm going to keep it 100. One of the guys that I dated way back then, I didn't know that this man was married. You know, I was young. I was like 19, 20, and I didn't know. And I would ask questions because I was suspicious, but at that moment, I already fell in love, you know, and I just wanted to believe him because this person was so good to me in a time where I needed someone the most, right? And so I fell for it until one day I knew the truth, and then he still gave me a good excuse for that. And I'm talking about, oh, I'm doing it for immigration purposes. I need to give her papers. And I fell for the okie doke. Not a normal okie doke, but I fell for an okie doke, right? So when you're in that situation, you're thinking, man, how did I get into something like this, right? This is something that I judge other people for. I never thought I would be in a situation like that, but it can happen to anybody. But the girls who I do judge is the girls that knew from the very beginning. Because you knew about that woman. You knew about their marriage. You knew that she was a fiance. You knew that she was a girlfriend. You knew that they lived together. And you still embarked on the journey because you were selfish. So those are the girls that I judge. I don't judge the girls that got into the situation, they didn't know, now their emotions are involved, now it's hard to leave. It's hard because this guy makes her feel so special. It's hard in the dating market right now and she doesn't want to let him go. I'm not going to judge those girls because I've been in that situation, right? Maybe I would judge if I wasn't in that situation at all. But once you're in a situation, a lot of times people feel like they can give you advice. But when you're feeling those emotions and those people aren't experiencing those emotions with you, it's easy for them to judge because they don't understand how this man makes you feel, right? They don't understand that. It's like a drug. Love can be a drug. How somebody can make you feel, it can feel like addiction. It's hard to leave. It's hard to leave, right? Anyways, girlies, let's keep watching. I would love to know, did you ever date a married man before? Let me know how that went, okay?
Because you saying it'll never be me, it won't ever be me. Until Mr. 6 feet, millionaire, got it going on, charming, gives you all of the things. A month in or 2 weeks in says, oh, as a matter of fact, yeah, I do got somebody else. Oh. So now it's different because it's your situation. So it's different. Oh. And some of y'all right now, it's 1,100 people. Some of y'all right here on this live is messing with a married man right now. One of y'all here on this live is messing with a man who's in a relationship, or the opposite. I know there's one person out of 1,100 people watching right now, all the way in the back, messing with a married man as we speak.
I'm going to tell y'all a little story time, right? So, when I first got my apartment, I had a broker that was extremely handsome, 6 foot, chocolate. I think he had like some beard or goatee. And this man was very charming, right? When you start talking to him, it feels like you've known him for all your life. And he brought up his wife. Fine, that's great. Bring up your wife. But then after we closed the deal, that's when he started flirting. So he got the business out the way first and got to the pleasure. Mind you, this man has 3, 4 kids in Connecticut, has a house, has a career. He makes 200K because he told me that. And so a lot of women in my position would just bend. Because they would be like, oh my God, he's handsome. He got money. He could probably trick on me. But let's be honest, a man like that got options, and he's looking at himself like he's the prize, right? And I'm not going to put myself in a position where I'm playing second to a woman and I got to duck and hide and be quiet because she called the phone. Hell no. So I cut that ish off. And trust me, honey, was a temptation there? Hell yeah. But my ego and pride could not allow me to play second to a woman, especially when I know about her from the very beginning. I got out of there. I ain't playing that. And you should respect yourself like that too, especially if your emotions is not involved in the first place and it's in the very beginning. Get out. Unless he paying some serious bills, then sis, you got to do what you got to do. But if you're doing that for free, now we got a problem. Let's keep watching.
I'm clocking it. And you in love. And you think he's not going anywhere, baby. Thank you, Will. He's lying to you. He's not leaving her. Request to join the live is Ask Ashley.
Ladies, they never leave. It doesn't matter what he tells you. He could tell you, hey, she makes me want to jump off the rooftop. She beats the shit out of me. She doesn't love me. She doesn't cook for me. She doesn't clean for me. If that man hasn't started divorce before he met you and he's not finalized in his divorce before he met you, he's not serious, girl. He's not serious. Because if you're done with somebody, let me tell you something. You don't want to see the sight of them. Okay, you're up out of there. When a man wants something, he will move mountains. What? He will move mountains to get out of that situation, to be happy. Anyways, y'all, subscribe and like if you want to hear me keep chatting. Period.